to the show. It's always fun to talk gadgets. And of course, the men out there, they love their gadgets.
Well, and Father's Day is coming up this weekend, so make sure you're paying attention to what Dad wants, which is pretty much...
What does Dad want?
Technology.
Well, we've lost Eckford's attention ever since we've set this stuff up. Akash is joining us to tell us about all of it. How are you?
I'm great. You guys?
Good. So we're going to start over here. What is this? It looks like a printer, but something tells me that it's a lot more than that.
It is. This is Kodak's ESP all-in-one 6150, brand new model. Wi-Fi, even has Wi-Fi N. So basically, anywhere the printer is in the house, you can run to it. So you don't have to attach the computer physically to it.
Nice.
But it's cool. It comes with an iPhone and a BlackBerry app that you can print directly from your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
And it makes panini.
Yeah, sure.
No, you know what? It does, Mike.
Yeah, that's right. You just put your sandwich in there.
That's amazing. What's the quality of the pictures once you print them?
Actually, it's pretty good. If you use photographic paper, the prints will last forever. But you always have them on your hard drive. You can load them again. It'll do both sides. It's got automatic double-sided printing. But really cool thing what Kodak's done is their print head stays with the printer, so all you're changing is the actual ink. So black and white ink is like $12, and color ink's like $15. It's the lowest ink price.
Saves a ton on ink, and people really are starting to look for a wireless life. Like, you don't want cables all over the house. You don't want all those things, and that's becoming more and more available as you go along.
Okay, let's move on to this because, of course, you are one of the people that has an iPad. Everybody else is still thinking about it.
So what I've got is sitting on here. I'll just show you. This is the Griffin A-frame. I'll just turn it sideways here. So you can put it this way. You can lay it down and use it as a nice typing sort of table for the iPad. Really good device, nice, solid.
So it's basically just a little stand for it?
Yeah, it's called the A-frame, but it's made of aluminum grade or airplane grade aluminum. Really good quality. Very light as well. And now on my iPad here, I've got the Jelliskin. So what I did is I basically sent in a picture online. There you go.
And they make you a case cover.
Yeah, it's a really tough skin. And the cool thing is it's like a Post-it note. It's easy to get on and off, so you're not worried about being permanently stuck on there. But look at this. Check out this first frame here. It'll actually line up the wallpaper.
With that picture.
Are you kidding me? Look at that. So.
By the way, you are a lucky man here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now let's move on to my favorite gadget that we have.
It's called a telephone.
Hello. But this is when I would, you know, if it weren't illegal to talk in my car, I would love to have this on my iPhone because basically you can hook this up to your iPhone and talk.
Basically any phone that's got a headphone jack. And this will freak out somebody if you're talking on the phone in the car.
We're not looking at this. We're looking at this, people. This is the joke.
So that's an actual phone. That's the YUBZ retro handset. It comes with black, pink, blue, bunch of colors.
That's pretty funny.
And the actual controls are right on the phone itself, so volume on, off, everything like that. Then you get another adapter that you can use. You can use it with the computer as well. So if you got voice over IP, Skype, whatever, you can use the same headset for your computer.
I love it. Just a good joke for pops right there.
Men love their remote control.
Really? I've never heard of that.
This is universal, this one?
This is Logitech's Harmony 1. Yeah. Now, this is the one remote to rule them all. So I'll just pull it out here. It actually, you can just pull it out. And that's the charging base, so you never lose the remote. But basically, what you do is you hook it up to the computer with a USB connection. Yeah. And you go to their website. And all you do is you type in the device you have. So even if you've lost the remote, you've got your remote back now. You just type in the name of the device.
I know because I have this. The back catalog for this is incredible.
Is it
15,000 devices.
Yeah, so. I mean, it's bizarre. You name it. Even if your DVD player is sort of like a couple generations ago, it will still be on the list. So everything in your entertainment room.
See, I'm a girl. I have 3 remotes, and I don't know what does
Stereos, like everything on this. It's an unbelievable system. It's brilliant.
And what's this?
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the camera first, and I'll get to that, but that's cool. So this is Samsung's new NX10 digital SLR.
Small SLR.
Oh, I know. Well, it comes with 30 millimeter. This is a 50 by 200 millimeter lens on it. But the cool thing about it is it's got an ultrasonic cleaner. So the sensor on it, you just push the button, it'll keep the sensor clean. And it uses a high ultrasonic thing, so you're not worrying about dust getting into the inside and everything. Very, very cool. And it is nice. It's got a little bit of a retro look. It's a nice feel on it. About $800.
Nice, love it.
14.1 megapixels.
Now are we there?
Yes, we're there. So this, you just, it's like a tripod. You stick it into the bottom of your SLR, so it'll just plug into the bottom. But get this here. You pull this out.
What?
And you lock the base on it. So if you're holding it down, you can stand on it, and you get a nice tripod wherever you are.
You've got a Steadicam.
A Steadicam, exactly. So this will lock onto there. You hold this down with your foot.
Get out.
Yeah, so it's especially when you're taking panoramic shots.
That's amazing.
Really cool to keep it at a nice height.
For the camera geeks out there, that is a great little gadget.
It's like there's a movie going on right here.
Point it at me.
Sorry, Fiona, if you could be our background.
So this is 3M's M Pro 150. This is the latest version. It's a piezo projector, they call it, based on an LED. You get about 20,000 hours of light out of that bulb.
So this is a projector that Mike has in his hand here that is, I just want to show it to camera how big it is. It's that big. And how big can you make this screen in good lighting?
In normal room lighting at about 50 inches. I've had it in the dark at about 72 inches. And it's pretty good picture. On board it's got 1 gigabyte of memory, but you can put it a micro SD, or you can even hook up your iPhone or any other DVD player to it and project it. So cool thing about it is you can actually store Word documents and PDF documents onto it, and it'll project it like you're running it off a computer. So great for presentations.
Okay, we have to quickly go through the next couple of things. Do we have time to talk about this one?
Oh, yeah.
There's always time to talk about this one.
Mike's been flying this around. This is the Airhawk Sharpshooter. And you can just launch the sucker. It's a helicopter.
Okay, I just press the... Oh, wait, I have to turn it off and on again. There we go.
Okay.
Ready?
And, launcher.
Wait.
And it's actually got little two shooters there, 2 little torpedoes, and you can launch with the red button on there. That's why it's called the
So is that launch?
No, this is launch here.
That's launch?
Yeah.
You fired a torpedo.
Sorry, I got my torpedo going a little too early.
Premature there, buddy.
There we go.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Woo! Hey, fly boy.
You know,
into the lights. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay, now we have to talk about this bike here. Akash, tell us about this one. What makes it a gadget?
So this is Norco's Slipstream. Wonderful bike. Actually, you know, the cruisers and everything are very popular now. But get this here, of course. You got a little button here, a little key here. When you're driving, and you want, you got a big hill or something like that, or you're just tired, you just hit the throttle and you're good to go.
Get out.
Yeah, and you push the button again, it's got higher speed.
So
I was going to say that is ripe for abuse for anyone that's riding to work.
So it's got a lithium-ion battery. You can charge it on there or take it out, and it's got 6 speeds also. You can change.
There's no more excuses not to ride. Oh, it's too hilly. Well, guess what? You can lame out. Okay, we have to get to our last segment. We have to go outside to get to it. It's a big surprise.
Yes, I have
you guys
ultimate.
Let's go this way.
I'm going to fly out there.
Ultimate. Father's
hey, watch it! Hey. Watch it!
High traffic.
Everything's fine here. Everything's fine. Nothing to see.
All right, Akash, you said you had the ultimate Father's Day gift. What are we going to be looking at?
Well, you could go to the Lamborghini boutique in Aberdeen Center, or you could have
bring
the
it here.
real thing.
Oh, this is better than the helicopter.
Oh, yeah. But it doesn't fire.
Can I have it?
You want it? Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Lamborghini. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Akash, what have we got here?
This is a Lamborghini Gallardo. Now it's called the LP560 because it has 560 horsepower.
What?
They started at about 230 grand. This one is about 297. This is full of all the bells and whistles. So it's got the stitching, everything in it. E-gear, so you can drive it like an automatic, or you can shift the gears
I like
electronic.
that.
Oh yeah, it's great.
They actually have 560 horses in here.
Right in there.
They're just little, but they're there.
A little bit. That's all you got to watch out for.
Wowzers! The interior is beautiful.
I was going to say the interior looks fairly disappointing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So these cars are basically hand built in Italy. They're very limited edition. You get about 200 of the convertibles and about 200 of the coupes come into North America each year.
It's even got the green stitching in here, and it's funny because these cars
hand stitched.
They look fantastic in these bright colors.
Oh, they do. And this is one of the few cars in the world that can pull off lime green.
If you're rocking your Hyundai Pony in this color,
you're not.
Well, although that does have a certain retro aspect to it, I guess.
Do you know how fast this can go?
Yeah, you're almost at right now 200 miles an hour. You're about 320 kilometers. So, and you're
200 miles an hour.
Yeah, and you're 0 to 60 at about 3.6. So you're getting up there. It's got a great shifting system. In fact, this one even has a rear camera because remember the old days in the Countach, you had to sit on the door
to be able to see where you were backing up.
Oh yes, Akash, I remember the good old days in my Countach. Yes.
Hey, Fee, see if you can see me in the camera.
No, because you know what? I didn't turn it on.
Do you know how to turn it on?
Yes.
Okay, let's see it.
Where did Mr. Lambo go?
Prove it. Oh, how did she turn it? Can she turn it on?
Yes, she can turn it on. Crank it out.
Go for it.
Oh, that sound.
Now I have to tell you something really cool. What if you're a state? What if you're a state?
Sorry, what?
You want fries with that? Now I don't know if you got a problem with your estate being high on a hill and stuff, and you have a sharp driveway. Yeah. So what you do is just turn it on. I'm going to show you something really cool. Turn it on. Now watch the front end here. The front end will actually rise.
Holla.
Do we have hydraulics? Can we go Snoop Dogg style? Okay, if you want one of these Lambos, guess what? You can have one too. Buy a couple for your dad and he'll love you forever.
Yeah, he will.
It's a promise. We want to thank you for joining us as usual. Tomorrow on the show we have a great one coming up for you. We're going to be joined by our favorite fellas, Larry and Willie from Jack FM.
And Sony recording artist Imogen Heap will be joining us. She's playing the Commodore, so we're going to sit down and have a chat with her, and she's going to play.
I gotta go.
All right.
Okay, take care.
Did I mention Viva Italia?
Yeah. Did I mention the cup holders are an option?
Bye.
Did I mention this is like my house?